Hey folks, Gary here, and welcome to my real estate review for the month of March in North Vancouver. First off, I have an announcement to make, and that's that I'll be taking the month of May off traveling, and then in early June, I'll be letting my real estate license lapse. So the start of my retirement. More about that a little later. Let's take a look at the market. Okay, so let's start with sales, and we see that detached is down as well as townhouses versus last year, whereas apartments are actually up. But more importantly, the 10-year average figures are what's really important. With detached, we're down 37% over the 10-year average, whereas down 20% for apartments and townhouses down 37%. All right, with new listings, detached down 5.7% from last year, and apartments down about 12%, whereas townhouses actually were up 24%. And again, 10-year average detached was down 6%, whereas apartments were up 20% and townhouses up 43%. Okay, now let's take a look at total total listing inventory. We were up in detached and townhouses. Detached up 16%, townhouses up 21% over the same month last year. Whereas apartments were down just a little bit, down 2.1% over the same month last year. But again, the 10-year average figures are really high in terms of total listing. We're up 22% for detached, apartments 53% up, and 70% up for townhouses. Okay, and then looking at prices, the HPI price for detached, the benchmark price was 2,115,000. So that's a drop of 5.3% year over year. Benchmark price for townhouses was 1.291, a drop of 4.3%. And with apartments, we came in at 792,000. That's a decrease of 4.9%. The interesting thing is that in all three categories, the first time in 12 months, we actually see an increase month over month. So for detached, we went up 4.1%, townhouses up 0.2%, and apartments, we're up 1.4% in the last month. Okay, so don't want to get too excited about an increase just in the last month. So yeah, the interesting thing will be, is it just a blip in the market, or is it the start of a long-term trend? There's a lot of pretty positive signs out there. I've got to say, in the last 30 days for detached home sales, three went at or over listing price. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, so in the last little while, I've had a chance to reflect on my real estate career, my 42 years in the business, and I've had a chance to get to know a lot of great people. And I love real estate. It's been a real blessing. And in my absence, I'll be happy to recommend Anthony Trinetti from my office. He's a really hard worker and he has great ethics. He can really well take care of you. And if you need to be in touch with him with any real estate needs, you can call Anthony Trinetti at 778-321-2536. In the meantime, thanks so much for your trust in me over all these years. It really means a lot. Take care. Bye now.